Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. It's Friday, this something or other, 17th of April, 2026. As a request from you guys, what's up, Seb? What's up, Owen? How you doing? As a request from you guys, well, Warrior in particular, we will be working with... What are we working with? York and Reading. I even made the thumbnail an hour and a half ago. Can't remember. I have no idea where we're going to put it. So we're going to help you. I'm thinking of one of the junctions that come off our sort of recreated weird Birmingham New Street sort of area. Coming off one of the junctions, one of the routes coming off there. Not the same route that we did Tuesday. Somewhere else, go another way. I'm not sure which way round. I'm hoping Warrior is about to suggest, are we doing Reading Station to York approaches, or one of the York approaches, or are we doing York Station to the Reading approach? Howdy Wonk, how's it going? So I'm not really sure, and and again, I'm gonna need your suggestions about where we place this little bad boy. I'm going to put a hold on what we did with the Doncaster stuff. I know I've got to do a lot of freight work over there, but I want to expand the railway a little bit. Maybe build up the mail system as we go along and not put too many trains on the line yet without absolutely needing them. If that's fair enough with you guys. So I don't want to create too much congestion because it was looking a bit congested around, and I want to stretch those lines a little bit. I'm also loving your screenshots in Discord, by the way. Very good. And after this, do what if literally got culture stoked. I think I need to pin a load of the suggestions in Discord and have a look at the suggestions that were in the last YouTube video. I haven't replied to any comments for the last 2 days. I generally like to reply to comments in batches. Install the Nep2 and it's pretty good. You installed the Nep2 and it's pretty good. It's nice, man. It's good. Like I said in the first video when we first looked at it, in the first video, it's given my Transport Fever 2 experience a whole new lease of life, and probably will carry me through now to Transport Fever 3 the more I play with it. A couple of other mods recommended as well. Some of the industry mods. The mail and waste is pretty decent, you know. How has everybody's weeks been anyway? Have we been good? Have we had a good week so far? My beloved has messaged me. 1 second. No. I know. Was Friday's different games, or was Wednesday's different games? Or was Wednesday's always Transport Fever 2? Or was Friday's always Tuesdays was different games? I think I switched it for you last week because you had Friday off, so we did that. So Fridays is always been Transport Fever 2. Wednesdays was meant to be different games. By the end of the month, Wednesday will be a different game because we have Usbound. Yeah, because I switched to my Friday and my Wednesday around so we could play Cooking Sim. Been okay, quiet, been at work. Ooh. Well, it'll be different soon, yeah? I can be more flexible soon. What do I think about the 701-5? You know what? I have no opinion until I have a look. I'm not the sort of person that keeps up with things like that, but I'll take a look. And I still work when you stream. Maybe I'll do a weekend. Maybe I'll do a couple of cheeky ones every now and then just to, you know, jump in with you. Be more, I could do that then, you know? Be totally different. Sounds like a you problem. Hey, Raz. Do I need to create a new YouTube channel called Jump Scare DG UK? Or just call it When Luna Makes Me Heave. No, that sounds awful. I'm sorry, babe. No, that's really bad, babe. Sorry. No. Do not ignore that. That sounded awful. I was thinking about why horror makes me heave sometimes, and then it came like that, and... No! So just such a YouTube video for 99 so they can recoup your list. No, please no. I love you, please don't. I can't believe the way that came out. That's crazy. Chicken butt. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, in regards to the YouTube subs, thanks guys for the support on that. It's been awesome. So I'm going to take a look at the 701-5. 701-5 Southwest. Oh, I don't know. I've seen. No. We can have what made my wife crash out this week, or what does Lunar Data Watch play? Are you giving me? That's be better. Is it? I can't work out. They're kind of, yeah, they're all right. They're very spacious inside, right? Very spacious, but a little bit on the basic side. I'm really mad about writing free papers. Oh, I know. I was thinking about you today and that. I was thinking how dreadfully awful that would be. I'm definitely going to get a, like, you know, those chairs we were looking at. I'm definitely going to go for one of them loungy, kind of less of bulk chairs that I can just proper do this in without it being too much of a hassle. Maybe I... Thing is, if I start doing this, I will start getting really lazy. I'm not sure about the red t-shirt that I wore today either. Underneath my jumper. I was shocked in the Discord as Transport Fever 2 UK announced that the Class 365 Network Express is coming to the Steam Workshop. Holy moly. Do we know who's doing that? Do we know who's doing that, Owen? I'm going to load the map because it takes ages. We can still chat, still catch up with our days. These are the days of our lives. I've had one call in 1 hour. Friday? Is that Friday things? Sometimes it's a rush on Friday, sometimes it's like that. I hope it doesn't, like the last couple of hours for you, absolutely go silly. Ask Jovid, doesn't it say in the community forums? Doesn't it say anything? Listen, I'm really like the Transport Fever 3 stuff, right? I was thinking about this the other day. The Transport Fever issue stuff and the announcements and what I've heard from the people that played it in NYC, like, sounds good. Yeah, good. Am I blown away? And it, like, no. But I'm hoping I'm going to be surprised. I'm really worried about the modular stuff. I'm really worried about the airports and ports. Again, because I haven't seen anything to, I guess I haven't seen, I'm going to be worried about it until I see something visual that's going to suggest otherwise. Did you find the X Cross Country 2026 livery for Voyager? Yes, didn't they do that on, I watched it on YouTube the other day. It was quite nice, didn't it? And the refurbs on them. I've always got, I don't know why, like, a lot of people hate the Voyager from a ride experience, but from an exterior point of view, I always quite like them. I thought they were the closest sort of thing if we were comparing something to the 90s in terms of mean looking to like a 91, you know? I have something, a weird soft spot for Voyagers. I don't know why. I think it's that diesel feet thing as well with them. Yeah, it does. It looks nice, doesn't it? This is nice. Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what Virgin do with their... do we know what they're using yet for their channel tunnel stuff? If they do the fixes I've heard about for balancing and supply side demands and fulfillment, I'll be happy with that. Yeah. I think it's more of like for me, like, I'm hoping they get ahead of the curve, like, so we don't have so many mods and not so restricted. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd like to build, like, be a bit... I always feel like with Transport Fever 2, the airports especially were kind of like oh, we should put planes in, really. Let's just do this. Like an afterthought, do you know what I mean? Detail, welcome, by the way. Demand drives you nuts in Transport Fever 2. See, I kind of like... I've played the game how it's meant to be played, maybe like proper early days when I discovered it. After that, I've just done what I wanted. I watch the Meridians every day near where I walk, but they are being replaced by Auroras now. They look pretty cool in the new Imma purple. I know Jimbo is doing a new UK modeler station mod, and I think he is creating Chelmsford. I used to use Chelmsford. Somebody asked me to make Chelmsford on YouTube. Somebody said, can I do Chelmsford? I used to use Chelmsford Station a lot. So many moons ago, as Luna loves me to talk about my history, I had a girlfriend when I was very younger, sort of, you know, like, I guess you'd say uni age, and she did equine studies at Writtle College in Chelmsford, so I used to go every other weekend to go see her. Yes, I rode horses. I was a country boy for a little while. I did that little journey as well. The Meridians are based on Voyagers, aren't they? Yeah, I've always thought that. They look like that, right? What did you miss? I was just talking about when I used to use Chelmsford Station, like a long time ago. 20 plus years. When the horse riding era, Julian's horse riding era. So we need to decide where we're going to stuff, Raz, stuff. I need to decide. So, if I reckon I don't know. Are you? So, are you? Yes, that's yeah. That's literally. It's coming imminently, Jeff. I will be. That's why I'm stockpiling pennies. But yeah, for now, yeah. And Marmite. Yeah, Marmite, yeah. Love Marmite. Love a good bit of Marmite. You was Florida? I was watching a video on that actually this morning, Florida, like the animals that you randomly see. $90F. What is that in proper temperature? That's one thing I cannot get used to. Detail. F2C. 32. Oh, toasty. That is toasty. 32. that is a hot day. That's definitely a t-shirt and shorts day. What does it? How cold does it get in the winter in Florida? United Plus for the next 6 months. Oh, it goes on for about 6 months, I swear. But yeah, aircon. I bet your electricity bill's like crazy. Do you have any subsidies for that over there? Like that part? That's the coolest it gets, yeah, 70. See, we'll be sort of like Pittsburgh area, so it's kind of like we get all, well, as Luna likes to say, we get all the seasons. It's quite nice though. I quite like it. I like seasons. So I reckon we do. I found my town was not growing. I had a mod called No Development Mod with Stop the AI. That's amazing, Seb. You have one season. Hot. Burning sun. So I'm thinking we make our York come Reading station. It's going to be reasonably big anyway if you use the York layout with a Reading approach, but it's going to be more of a local services, not really a, it's going to be more of an intermediate stop, not a major stop, but even it'll be big enough to handle enough sort of, slow services with some pass through, I guess. Tropical. But on the map, I'm not entirely sure where to place it. We have a couple of options. Oh, I've got a plan right here. What about this? We put it on this town of Beverly. Rupert would like that. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to take a photo just for my mate Rupes because he lives in Beverly in Hull. He doesn't like us to call it Hull. He says, "No, I don't. I live in Beverly." Anyway, what about if we do our station here? Again, it could be part of a crossover railway, sort of, for this. Because normally, obviously, this is generally sort of designed around, obviously, the St. Pancras entrance. And this would be the King's Cross station, that goes under the river here. What about if we did our York station here? Hold on, I need to check something first, though. Because we've also got... Right, I need to have a look. I need to see after the... I need to see... It might be a bit too much there. Because if we're going to do... that approach... If we did that approach and then did the north approach facing south... So that would go... That would bend down there. That could work. That could work, guys. That could work, and then we could have some sort of connection down here later on down the line. So if I did York Station, Reading approach, the northern approach, but face it south, so face it this way. Have a line that turns off that way, so then you get where you've got the piece, and the grade separation coming off and then crossing this. So we'd have to preset our height so we don't get any terrain. Let's have a look, see what we get. That would work, right? What do you think? So we place our York style station here. Reading North approach here. The bend off here. We've got lots of space. I can even shrink this here if I need to be to take some more. I can even sort of just shrink this river a little bit. I think that would be banging because then we'd almost have our separate line that would use this and go under here. We wouldn't have any trains on it yet, mind you. That would go down there. That would go down there. Yes, I think that's a good idea. It'd be nice for a viaduct across the river. Yeah, once we get the junction in. Okay, we're going to create an angle. Where's that bridge? There, that's fine. What's the height difference between that and that, by the way? That's massive, isn't it? Can I raise that? Oh, no. It's right on the verge. Okay. Oh, no, game sound. He's probably doing life things, but probably doing life. Right, we could. I am aware that I can drop this a little bit because that was quite high. I think I can get away with slightly lower level here. Even more so, maybe. It's still quite high, right? Is he missing it after? I know. Reminded me in 500 different comments and Discord about this one. And then he's not even here to witness it, eh? Yeah. Then we can get a slope out of that then as well. Nice. Might delete Beverly and rebuild her because she's on the wrong height for my liking. But she does have... She's being fed tools. So it'd be quite sad. Or we just sink the station and have it sunk a little bit. He may have had the dock or something. Yeah, maybe. Right, I need to get York up. The only difference is with my York is we are going to... Oh, yes, that's what I could do. So I could do the York. I can do it back to front. So we could almost do... I could do the York approach this side. Well, Project Magic his absence. Yes. I might do the York approach the southern approach. As the York southern approach. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Hold tight. Hold tight, people. Got a plan. Let me just lay out some track here. I have a plan. I need to just build this out so we have... I don't want a bridge. That's it. I like long slopes. I'm not so worried about this bit. I'm more like the bit I'm quite looking forward to and worried about at the same time is having more space to build the Reading sort of a northern approach. Right. And for whatever reason, because I'm weird, I need to smooth this to make it look more natural. Okay. Hold on, I need to open rail because I can't see that properly. One, two, buckle my shoe. One, two. Obviously, our track's electrified. York is not. I'm well aware of this fact. Also, York's curved. This is not. I'm also well aware of this fact. All right, build that after. Just relax. It's called value engineering. My station looks very, very uniform right now. I'm going to sort of do some bits and bobs like this. No, like that. Do that. That's fine. Yeah, that can work. And that there. Oh, yes. Okay. Pretty much. Oh, missed one. Nice. Okay. So that's going to be... I'm going to back that up because I'm not sure about what kind of curve I want that on yet. So I'm just going to back that up a little bit. So that gives me some playroom. Okay, this is just a hard bit. Where I have to have a tea, a little bit of a moment. Contemplate what I've got myself into. Okay. My main objective here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, we're going to do this in stages. We're going to go from right to left. Because I think I can handle that. So our main objective is... I have no idea. I'm not going to lie. But my main objective is I need to get... First two right to left here. That's not in the right place for me. We're going to go across one more. And... Bosh. Bosh. Put in my 2 seconds of swimming because I'm late for work as always. Just panda@late.com. How you doing, Panda? You good? Did you have a nice day yesterday? Did you have a nice day? I hope you had a good day. That's the main thing, eh? Right. That is banging. It was just another day, but it felt the love. I appreciate it. It gets like that as you get older, right? I hate my birthday. It was like, why don't you celebrate it? Because I don't want. That's too much. Just leave me alone. I want you and Daniel play these games, and I want to try, but I don't. But I'd play to go back to Dead by Daylight or something. So the way I kind of think about games like this is it feels an itch in my brain that I had when I was a child. I guess. I've done that wrong. Didn't need that there. It feels an itch in my brain that I had as a child. A bit like if you ever played Lego or... something along those lines. There we go. Something along those lines or lined up cars as a young boy. It kind of feels that itch, you know? I mean, I used to play like Thrillville or to build coasters and whatnot. I missed the Quiet Brain. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I used to play like, you know, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster, SimCity. Grew up on that. Lots of stuff like that. I love it. All I'm doing now is using the game to build real life stuff, but doing a mashup, Panda. So I'm basically doing this. I'll show you. So we're basically, this is Google Maps. This is Reading Station. I'm creating this junction from Reading Station. Recreating that junction, but mashing it up into York Station. So we're using the station and the junction and mashing them together. Let's see what we get. Station with junction. I have a problem. I always like sim games, but also always wanted to proper model railway. It's space, right? It's always about the space. And how expensive is Hornby stuff now? Like crazy, right? Oh yeah, we have all the things up, Panda. We got a bit of open rail up. Open rail just helps us see it in a different way, yeah. I can see all the switches. All the switches, all the lines. Yes. How many layouts can we have? Hello, mate. Yeah, do you want some more food? Oh, hold on. Just gonna feed the cat. The bad news of tennis is that Carlos Alcaraz is in hospital having surgery on his forearm. That's a really important part of a tennisman's body, Owen. Eh? That's incredibly important, that piece. Right. Okay. Right. Yes, Julian, we've got this. We have got this. Believe. We're going to create space of 2. Then we need 3. Is it 3 tracks here? Hold on, I need go. Where's my map gone? It's gone. It's gone. Okay, so we need to run 1, 2, yeah. So if I just do this with these, right? This should work. Gonna be tight, but it should work. And we're gonna have to, yeah, we will end up making more land here. We'll deal with you in a minute. Go away. $160 B70. Okay. I always forget. Hi, is this one of your fictional projects? Yeah, kinda. So I keep changing my mind about how I'm going to do this junction, and I'm going to do it easy. I'm not going to make it too hard for myself. You'll go a flying junction? No. It does not. This is York meets Reading. Do you have a station called Shoretown? It has 5 clubs outside of class 3, 4, 5, causing traffic jam all the way to Fishford Central. What's going on? You don't want that, mate. I need to change that railway, but we can do that later. We are going to have to build more land. More land! Alright, we can call this country Dubai. If that's alright with everybody else. We're gonna have to really rearrange this river. Why is that all changed? You'd open rail again. We might have to rearrange this river a little bit. Nah. Nah. Right, does this drop a little bit here for these switches? That's one thing I can't see is hill undulation. Is it lower here? Does anybody know? Because I can't remember. Does the track, does this side track here, does it lower? Oh, look. That's not the wrong one. What's the wrong tab? No, I don't want that one. What the earth? I don't want my own dashboard. I want this. Thank you. But see how these come in? That's obviously higher. I reckon something along the lines of this went up a little bit and this went down a little bit. Because that looks like that went down with it there. But then that road must be proper low. We can sort that out after. Do we stay lower, do we? And then do we slowly come up hill here somewhere? Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's assume then that did do that. We just run that alongside that. Come on, in you go. Boop. I have a better idea for this. I have an absolute banger of an idea. I win. The redirection of the river has succeeded. Oop. Sorry, farmers. You always lose out, don't you, guys? Always seem to lose out. The king of the junction is scratching his head. I win. It's just so ugly. The farmers always lose out due to the farmer's inheritance tax, which means they can lose their land anyway. Let's not go there, mate. I'm having a box girder bridge for the viaduct over there, just like the one at Rugby. Maybe. I don't know. I quite like this. I quite like this. I don't know yet. Also, don't know why I'm stretching this third rail that far. What? Just do it. Hello, Matty. How you doing, dude? Okay. Oh, good. Playing some Icewind Dale while some hot dogs are boiling on the stove. Almost time to eat. Check you out. Not drinking my drink today. Oh. Drink all my drink. How many stations am I playing on this? What we're planning on having? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right, so with these sort of loops here, I'm trying to create sort of a nice shape for them. As close as I can. To what the actual junction looks like, but it doesn't always. End up like that. I put too many trains on my route and the trains are getting stuck. It's hard, man. Hard, you get carried away. You can get carried away, buddy. Okay, so the idea is, at this point, is we'll have a route here that will probably meet this route as the bypass for this. No, this will cross. This will be the bypass. This won't. This will be a line that goes in between. But this will probably meet this. So we'll have a station. Oh, God. We'll have two stations. We'll probably use the freestyle station for here. We'll have an intermediate station here and then a flyover station here. So we'll use the freestyle station for that. There, and that'll be our intermediate station there. We've also got another station here that we're going to sort of probably plop a town here for. Then we've got a slower route up here. This will probably swing into here at some point. Yeah. So that's our next maybe challenge, is this area. Probably going to narrow this river. I also want to use this. So in true York fashion, we are going to meet that with that. Well, not York fashion, but true York approach. Approach for this. We are probably going to meet these as well. That can have a bridge there. As our bypass. And whatever else we want to build in between. We plonk that on there like that. Nice. Nice shape. Took shape quite nicely in the end, that, I think. How about you guys? We're gonna have to bend that way. Properly create some sort of crossing for those. But we'll work that out come the time. We'll have to create some fancy curve that way. drop the track underneath that one to go up there. Other than that, looking pretty good. I'd say you're ahead of time and budget. I reckon they should just let me do it, innit? At least I'll have fun. You haven't factored in complete change of river situation. Complete artificial creation of a whole bit of land here. And just, hey, we're going to create an S there. We just, if it goes on long enough, if we convince people enough, they'll believe it was always like that. Isn't that called, like, do we just not call that sort of, I don't know. We could borrow the Men in Black item. So my whole idea about this station probably being a bypass station has gone out of there. It's probably going to be a major Midlands station in the end. So this in the end will connect to down here, and like I said, we'll maybe not there, maybe there. We put a station, another. Sorry, the modern beaching have come to effect, and you must delete your save. There, because we need. So off our rugby style. So the idea is we have another line that goes up. This one goes up here. And then we transform what we'd normally do a non-eaters style into something to connect this and this. You could have two intermediate stations, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We can go sort of here with one. Let's mark these. Hey, Dirt. So we need to come up with a junction station here and here. On the bottom I choose rail speed. I have to search the tracks sometimes. Can I do that? I don't know. Oh yeah, I can do that, can't I? Oh. Would you look at you? You've just saved me about 20 minutes of my life, Seb. You legend. Will this be York then? That seems a stupid question. Sorry. Yeah, York into... That'll be York into our Reading Junction. I guess this will be a line that uses smaller services. This one. We'll have a through line here. Then we got to choose a service that uses this at some point. I need to change these lines. The wrong they're the wrong texture. Right. Oh, now that is a question, Jeff. Or do we do like we did with the other one the other day and we give it a combined name? And we change the name of the city. Let's finish off the design of the station, shall we, first, before we get carried away. Buddy. I can hear you whinging down the left of me, cat. Alright, so that's station building. Eventually we're going to do that. York ready station. No one, Dong. Grant Shats is the modern. Right, hold on. Right, what does York have? Underpasses or overpasses? It looks to me like it has overpasses. Oh my god, what is that there? Have I missed a whole platform on this station? No, I haven't. I've just done it different. No, that's fine. Does it have over or unders? Overs by the looks of things. It has overs. Well, we're going to put our overs there. And hope to God these work. I need to find a nice roof for this. Generic British roofs. What do you look like? Are you going to clash? Probably. No, you're not nice. You're not nice at all. You're a horrible colour. Right, I'm just going to sort this cat out quickly. Have a think. Let's find me some roofs for this York style. Go. The whole roof crashes your game, does it? Odd. Most of them clash with the stairs, as far as I'm aware. Maybe the modern one is best. I kind of gave up on that. You know, worrying about that. Liverpool Lime Street ones, that's not a bad shout, Owen. Mind the pillar as you reach the top of the stairs. I guess I could move that. I could... Is what it is, I guess. Can I put the stairs outside? Yeah, I could do that as well. I don't know. I used the Manchester Piccadilly Module station room for my version of London's St Pancras railway station. Yeah, I used that in a mixture of something else. I can't remember. And a flat piece as well. We put the stairs outside? Maybe we do. I don't even like these stairs, I'm not going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. If I do them outside, I might use what I might generally go-tos. Are these big chunky boys? This side. And then we can have a shorter crossing this side. Something like that. That's generally what happens in real life, isn't it? It's make do. There we go. That's all right. Right, building. Are you Is that trying to You trying to goad me there? You trying to not goad me? You trying to take the mic? That looks quite good on that, right? Because I can't do that. So did you do it on purpose to make me feel bad? That's the one I just used, right? Yeah. No. Should take some screenshots. Taking some screenies to upload. What are the places for Oh yeah, because I thought it would be a good idea to start this map on very hard mode. Oh yeah, why am I actually playing again? I mean, like boosting line rates and trying to grow towns. That's not a bad idea. You can. I know you can't do it either. So, I kind of have to. It's now 1952 and I've been playing 60 years and I have 7 and 27 debt. I just, I live in debt, then let it run and try and get out. But it is what it is, I just took some screenshots and added some like Reading and York, sort of like, the GWR and LNER. What if York and Reading had a baby? Are you still transition? Are you still on Steam or transitioning? Hello. Welcome to Transport Fever 2. So we need to build some sidings. I'm assuming we're building GWR sidings. Nah, if you like the challenge, dude, roll with it. Who the hell do you think you are putting up the Beverly mine there? There was never any natural resources there. It has gone. You never saw it, ladies and gentlemen. You never saw it. Right. That's our level point up to there. Where's my Reading station gone? One, two, three, four. Actually, hold on. Yeah, where are you? There. Yeah, but I'm gonna mess with you a little bit, so we're gonna roll with the 140 now, just to change it a little bit. There. That's the third. Ah, got it. Like a mixed name of York and Reading had a baby. Here, have some fun. All right, that's too long. Yorking, what? Yorking, what is going? Yorking. Mate, you're just tongue twisting me now. Absolute chaos. Right, 14, 22. I don't think these are the right ones. They look quite good for the sidings. The thing is they look quite good though, right? No. Why have I done that? I know, like, the sidings go more here, there, but we're sort of compacting this down a little bit. And I am doing the switches as I please right now. Because I can't, because of the sloping, I can't really put it there, so I'm going to put it here. That's not going to work, is it? Yorking Railway. I ask AI. You asked AI. Right, we're to get a road bridge under here. We are not getting a road bridge under here. So we will make a road tunnel. Right, now we're gonna have to do our own thing here. So this is where we get a bit creative and we end it and we don't have as much as there is on here. Let's have a look. With shorter trains with a terminal like that, maybe? Yeah. You're still the wrong thing. I just realised I built the wrong really style railway tracks on that. But it is what it is. There we go. That's just about getting away with that. That probably really will get away with it. Yeah, that's better. Oh, look. Probably, is that electrified? Yes. Do I keep it as those? It doesn't really matter. It's just that little bit there. Does it really matter? No, probably not. Right, what are we going for? Yorking Railway Station, maybe Beverly Hills, Yorking Reork. I can't. I don't even know how to say that, Seb, that one. Yorking Reork. Yording. You're raiding. Redork. Redonk. Redonk. I mean, I don't know about that. Me getting my hashtags. I don't know. Just call it Beverly Central Interchange. Nah, it's got to have the York and Reading in it. I might go for Yorking. Although that just sounds more like York and a bit York Ready. Right, let's have a look. If York and Reading stations came together and had a baby, what would we name it? Yorking, yeah, your Reading Junction, York and Reading Interchange, Reading York Cross. Union of York and Reading. Let's have that. Let's have the Union of York and Reading. Let's hold on. Let's start it. More historic names. Final part of your final? So part of my file is a recording talking about SQS as an elector pitch. Oh, nice. Yeah, I reckon Union of York and Reading, and we'll it's got tags like elevator. I can't say. I think I've read it as elevator, right? That's a good idea. UYR. City of Yorkie Bars. Oh, yeah. This is the Great Union. The Great Union of York and Reading. There we are. Bit like Grand Union. Yeah. I need to build. What we'll do is we'll get while I'm here, because I've done this quicker than I thought. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do that. Yeeting, yawding, you're still going. You're still going. Still think Beverly sounds a bit nicer. Sometimes less is more. Beverly is a nice name. It's a nice name, isn't it, for a town? Right, let's see if we can do this then. This is going to be an interesting situation we have here. There we go. We're going to bend that more. Do we delete Brackley and build it around it? I think so. In small profits, Bev in small profits are great. If anyone's watched that, no. Right, I'm afraid not. Do it around Brackley. I can't really because I've got to get this in here. I've got to bend it. I mean, I could. And I've also got to raise it, and I'd like to raise it. I've got cut this off a little bit. And Beverly's kind of built awkwardly itself around it. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wrong place. There we go. No, I'm going to delete it. I think I'm going to have to delete it. Godspeed, Brackley. It is very complicated. Right in the middle of an autosave. Look at that. Now that is a slope and a half. Beautiful. The high level needs to have a girder bridge, not a brick wall one. Why? Why'd you do this to me? Why? I can tarp that up a little bit. Hang on. Sorry about that. I heard a noise. I think it was the bot. Oh, do you know what? Beer sounds quite good right now. What we could do. Not that. Hmm. Ah, ha, ha. Wonderful. Then what we could have, right? Let's set off. Let's do this. Oh, yep. Right, you just have one then. Okay, that should work. That's double there, there. So then we could have a service. Now one, possibly two. Where am I? Where am I? I'm here. Well, that's a pain in the butt. And I guess that's why the other line exists. I don't want to do that, ruin it. Well, that works better, doesn't it? That's what we need there. Okay. That needs to be that side. That's fine. Well, let's just stretch you guys out a little bit so you're out of the way. And then we can think about next couple of those where you go from then onwards. Let's sort this train station out. Platform style. Right, let's think of entrances here. Right. So we need passenger road. I need help picking one. I sent you picture. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I sent you pictures. I did, didn't I? No. Oh, I did. Was wild, was it? I'm sorry. Oh, that works. That's fine. We can roll with that. What we can do. Back with beer, Chris, and having a loaded dishwasher. Dishwasher hashtag feeling smug. Okay. Wish he would read even the one comment in order. Stop it. What's that, Rem? I won't be able to talk too much today because I'm doing absolute block signaling. Nice. Stop. Leave me alone. I appreciate you being here, Rem. Don't you worry about a thing. Right, here we go. Station. Oh, we need walls. Got no walls. He listens to say. It is. If you're getting ready to a baby, this would be a type of stuff here. What? I don't know how to read that, Rim. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? That's the question. We're just doing a little extension station so we can put a train on our little junction. No trains on that I can't even remember what we called it now. What did we call it? The Great Union of York and Reading. There we are. There you are, Em. Right, we can re-prop our Brackley down, but I got a sneaky suspicion it will no longer be Brackley. Bosh. Wellington. Right, let's pop a train on our line 6 and see how this rolls. I need a train. I need a depot that's facing the right way up here somewhere. The steam depot normally does wonders for me. Right, something out of our Birmingham New Street station that turns left towards the line that's coming out of the York Reading. Something small. It's a local service. It can be electric. Multiple unit. Got 150s. Give me a brand. These M&S Sizzling Steak Crisps. I had a touch of brangers. I had something. I had their own version of Monster Munch on Wednesday morning. They were quite nice. Do we have an East Midlands EMR coming out of there? Just a little 2-car. Has that got no pentagram? No. Why has it got no pentagram? That one has. Here we are. Free car. EMR. How's that sound? Bosh. Line 6. There's no electric, no catenary on this one. I can't put it on this one. Sell. We need to go to a different depot. We need to go all the way down here to launch a train. Where is East Midlands? What now? What do we run that's electric? Gimme. Pentagram New World unlocked. I'm going with that. You've thrown me now. I liked those. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Can we do a 3, 2, 1? Alright. No cell, mate. there a 321 EMR though? What's that on my face? That's a bit of clay. I had a bit of clay on my face and nobody told me from my hair. Do you like the way I smelt it, just to make sure? Yeah, I just like to mix it up a little bit, you know? We do EMR, because we'll do EMR through there with a mixture of something else as well, you know? To pay homage to both stations. Do we? No, I'm starting to question what I want to do now. You're killing me. Everybody. I'm gonna go with this plain white boy in a minute. Right, I'm just gonna search EMR and see what we get. Whatever that is loud. No, we're going 456. I'm sorry. This is what we're doing. On line 6, we're going to run it, see how we get on. There's line 6. There we are. Come on you, out you come. Not Luton. Sorry for the diversion. There we go, guys. Got another local service coming out of our Birmingham station onto our... We won't visit that though, won't visit the new station because it's on the other line. But we at least have a town connected. Come on, freight, get out of the way. What about 142? You gonna make me browse? Have I got 142s? What is going on? Stop it. I haven't got any. Oh, I have. No, they're ugly, dude. Don't do that. Oh, they're 143s. No, 142. Oh, I typed it wrong, that's why. I don't even have those, mate. You need to workshop me. People need to workshop me some new ones. This train's got a long old trip, you know. Gonna get stuck. But that, you know, I definitely need to get some off the headphones, like in ears or something around that. Hello. What's up, bud? No horn. No horn, guys. Oh, we got a bit of traffic. We got a bit of traffic on the high speed. Oh, no. Honk, honk. We got no horn. Honk. Bit loud. Oh, yeah. Can I listen to them? Oh, I can listen to them on my phone. Said that's a banging idea. Okay. The second one, because you asked the question better at the end. So it was more flowy. So the second one, you asked the question better. And my one critique is you're mentioning social media platforms in general and then saying, and social media platforms. So that bit might need to be naming those and then rewording how you go with the other piece. So because you name, so you go, like, for example, you say our content is on YouTube, la di da di da di da, and then you say and social media platforms. So technically YouTube and those ones you mentioned are a form of social media. So when you name that, you say and many other social media platforms, so you add the word other or something like that. And the second one's better because the way you ask the question in the tone of voice is more of a question, and it's got a little bit more perkiness to it, as the first one sounds a little bit mundane. No, you don't have to. That's just me being maybe overly anal about it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Where's Wellington? Oh, that's the new place, isn't it? So we're going to go through here to go to there and then come back again. That's fine. There's some serious switch work gone into this place, into that station to make this work. I sent you the 142 class on Discord for a short route. Thank you, sir. So I added that line on the left there to go under and round, just to add some freight access from a different angle. Just in case, just a little quickie. Oh, look, people. Look, humans. In fact, we could do a service out of here as well. So we could do the 142. Should we install the 142 before I call it? And then I've got to work out what we are going to do, because we can do one this way. So let's do a quick switcheroo. Let's do some signals. Let's turn this music down, turn the game up a little bit. Quick signal here. Oh, actually, nope. Assets, please. Reverse, blank. That's pretty much straight, so I don't know why you're messing around. Are you? Maybe you're not. You know, you're angled. Okay, never mind. We just do one. Don't need that anymore. We'll put one here as well. Let's see what we can get out of this on this then. So this can be one of our dead end stations, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait, line 7. I do need to name these at some point. Let's see what happens when we do this. Okay. Okay. I don't really want you going in there. When you want on one of the... We're going 5? That'd be pretty cool. So they're using... It's using the outside routes. I'm not going to lie, I like that. We put the 142 on there. Right, we test that out. Launch it. Discord. I need both. Choose. I kind of like the second ones. Downloading. Okay. Load. Select options. Reading the instruction. I don't know if this audio only or video, so I had to send it. Right. Helpful. What happened? I am loading some mods. The game takes a while to reboot, into it. Well, you know, reload the map. 23%. Oh, they're the cars. Thanks, Seb. You broke it. I didn't break it. In the depot, you should add Abraham. You know what? I added that other depot. Why didn't I use that to launch the train out? The one closer, the one on the new depot. I swear I can use that. I swear I switched that up. Speaking of trains, have you watched the new TV in France? I don't watch much TV, buddy. Honestly, I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of I binge watch a lot of old series or watch new series. I've currently got into a lot of, and it's something I kind of at one point in the future would like to get into, but it's when Luna and I have more time. Is I'd like to get into some watch along reaction stuff, and I watch a lot of it right now. I've now watched a lot of sport. I don't, and TV series I'll binge watch and I'll save them up and watch them all. Luna and I'll watch them together. Or I watch old stuff. I go around again. I do yearly rewatches of Deep Space Nine, Stargate, SG-1, Atlantis. I'm looking forward to the new Stargate. Okay. Yeah, can I... So if I did... Just watch Paddington. That's not going to work. Oh, yeah, it will work. Yeah, that's why I made that thing. Right. So that was line 7, right? So we should be able to launch out of here. So regional railways. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Whoop. This will work quite nice for this little local as well, because the only thing it's going to have on it is local. This line's only going to have local and freight. So it should work quite well. Horn. No, there's nothing in the south yet. For once in my life, I have not done any of the south. I started from that sort of Newcastle station and we've just gone north. The only bits just south are like the rugby bit and the little Coventry mode version. And that's as far as we go. And so we've got the whole of the south of the map is completely untouched right now, like the proper south. And I'm kind of enjoying what we're doing with this and just picking areas and seeing how it works and making it work with our stations. As I said, like Neptune and this kind of build is like giving me a lift into, you know, and so I'll spend the rest of this sort of week to the weekend making this look a little bit prettier and seeing what we can do for like cab ride or toolbox, like hybrid that I've been doing. I didn't want anything in between there. I suppose it built there because there's no road access. Oh, no, that's there. No, that's fine there. No, that's all right. No, going mental. No, that's fine. That's where it is. No, it's good. Well, I ran out of batteries up there. Got to charge it last night. Making money at that. Woo! Up to 8 mil. Nice. Got a lot of weight. It shares a lot of. I might be able to buy a train. What's what? I'm sorry. You deadpanned it nicely. Thanks. I might be able to buy a train. So bus bound at the end of the month. I really need to, when I get settled and that and moved, I need to get the wheel and pedals out for things like that as well. Why are we going in here? Just wanted a little detour, did you? You're going for a quick car wash or train wash. Oh yeah, I forgot the people are sunk in. Seb's fault. I might have to change this platform. I missed something but going to lunch, so I miss everything else too. How dare you go to lunch? It wants to rest in the shed. It did want to rest in the shed. $75's nice. I'm hungry. What are you having? So I think on the way back we go the opposite way, right? Or do we go left, quick way, and then right back the opposite way? Well, we'll work it out. Yeah, we do, yeah. Please do not go in the services. Straight on. Yes! I don't mind it being that slow, like 75. It's a decent speed. It's nice for something like this. It's good for a little local line. Obviously, leaving is quite big here. Quite a long trip, leaving all this I've built up. On the right, you will see a Royal Mail Doncaster. There's a train as well. Mail train. Nice. Replace it with a turbo star. No. We want it like this. I want it a little bit on the slow side. It's nice. I might de-electrify this track though. I need to put walls up around this station, this upper station. It's looking a bit dangerous for you lot up here. If you can, guys, if you are on YouTube today, can you like the stream on YouTube for me? It helps me massively with the algorithms and things. If you recommend the YouTube stream. It helps push it out there a little bit more. I know I can do things like this. I can do... Have you playing goals, I think. No, I don't want that. Oh, that's it here. No, that's not it. Is it a pole? Ah, yeah, pole. Because of the way that the junction is, it's nice to see the train using different routes to get in and out as well. Maximizing track usage that we got on the approach. Love it. Thank you for that, Seb. I'll keep them. We'll add more as the line gets longer. I might de-electrify the line where I said I would as well, though. Off stream as well. I think I'm a little bit worried about this area is as it gets busier, there's a lot of two ways. But we'll see. It might work. It might be fine. It might be just fine. Should have bought more beer in Chris up. I'm sitting in the loft. Seb, thank you very much for the $5, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support, man. Super sticker. I wonder if you can do your own super stickers. Look at that thing jumping around. Right. That's that sorted. Look at that. Looking good in there. We can make them a bit bigger if we need to, if they get busier as well, which is always good. A bit busy. Yeah, I don't know about Owen. I kind of, I'll probably end up having a mixture because I quite like those the Mark IIIs as well. We need to connect this up at some point when we do have some trains visit there. We need to build out this line so it does sort of work eventually. So we probably have that come into there as well. Not sure what we're going to do with this, you know. Oh, that'll be this one, won't it? That'll be this one. I also want to put some more freight here as well. Oh, no, looking good. So, guys, this is the Great Union of York and Reading. We've done it. What if we used the north approach of York Station, molded it with the Reading south approach? Yes, more freight. We also added the York sort of southern bypass here, which we're going to link into this one somehow as well. So we'll get all that going, and that'll be nice. And we can have a nice route going up the map, sort of curving up here maybe at some point. That'd be good. But we have done that. I'm assuming our station is going to be a mixture of something or other, whatever we sort of decide from the south to boast in terms of main line. I'm not sure yet. Maybe LNER or something along those lines or something. I'm not sure. But we'll make a decision based on how the route goes as it travels a little bit further south and we hook up that middle area. Don't forget to drop your suggestions in Discord. That's the best place to do it. I can pin them and then go from there. I want to give you some sort of things that I kind of feeling because we want to get this station going. I'm kind of feeling where I highlighted earlier. We need to do something link in here, which will link this one and the other terminal, the other line that comes out of. Where are we? Have I gone too far? Yes. So here we need to bring this line out here, up here. So I'm thinking of building a big sort of station here we need. So that is our rugby style. So that's up, up, down, down to go into here. And then this line, where are we? Where are we? And then this line somewhere, where are we? I've lost again. This line needs to come in and meet that as well and come along here and have a couple of stations, maybe these two into there as well. So think when you're looking at this approach here, I want you to think Nuneaton style. It doesn't have to be, can be Nuneaton meets something else or whatever you think would look cool. When you look at Nuneaton, how could we change it and use two different stations for that? But that's the sort of connection we're looking for. Okay. So let's think about that. That's the challenge for this area. Think of two stations molded together. It has to be mainline station, reasonably big with the junctions as well to serve other areas. And we'll make it work, and I'll make it work as best I can. Anyway, yes. So that's where we're at. I will drop a video on Tuesday, giving a quick update to everybody else who missed the stream. We'll add a cab ride. I'll play about with it, add a few more details, make it look a bit prettier, have a little bit more mess around, get some freight going, and we'll try and showcase that. And whatever I come up with that day will be what we end up with. But yeah, wicked. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for liking the YouTube stream. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, whether that's following on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. And thank you for all your support, whether it's Twitch Prime subs, Twitch paid subs, YouTube memberships, all that jazz. It's really cool. We are kind of aiming for like 20 odd memberships over the next month just to try and build up a little bit and build it up, because I've been slacking on that front, so I need to build it up. I need to set some goals and stuff. Other than that, it's all good. If you need any info, if you haven't seen anything, obviously remember to join dguk.tv, because there's links there to the music, etc. as well, which is all completely free for you to use in your content if you happen to do it as well, and have it like me in the background of your streams if you happen to do that as well. Or you just want something to listen to, something a bit different in the background. It's right there on all the platforms. There should be a new album actually dropped. It's more of a lo-fi hip-hoppy kind of thing that I sort of sent off yesterday. That should be dropping at some point. It's sort of processing right now, so that should come at some point as well. Is there anything else? Is that it? I don't know. Oh yeah, and I'm working on the merch. It's looking all right. You'll see that soon. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for all your support. You're incredible. Thank you for just keeping me company as well. Makes it so much more fun sharing it with you. And that's the main goal, right? Yeah. I'll see you guys on Tuesday on... No, Wednesday. I'll see you on Wednesday on here. I'm going to try and aim to get back on here like 1 p.m.-ish rather than the sort of the 2:30s, 3s. hopefully nothing happens. Trying to get like, a better sleep schedule going as well, so I am. Other than that, I'll see you in the comments. I'll see you in Discord. Have a lovely weekend. That's right, it's Friday. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace out, take care. Where's the end stream button? I've lost it. That's the wrong mouse. It's this one. See you later.